So now that I have reanalyzed the CV, this is the new one. I'm going to go and see what it changes me to. So if I go back to the job application tool and I start at the homepage, if I go to review job batch, there's this section, have you done your CV tailoring? Reanalyze your CV here. So if I go to my history, I should see the previous reports, and there's a button here that says reanalyze. And that just invites you to paste the CV in again and run it basically from there. So if I reanalyze this, it'll do its thing and compare the feedback that it asked me to do previously and demonstrate whether I've done elements of it. It'll also remind me of the things it said previously, just to sense check if there's anything else that can be done there. And then you'll get a bit of a better sense of where you stand. So I've now been upgraded to a top candidate. It's a 5% increase. So what the changes that I've put in there have made me more closely aligned to the role. It gives you a summary and recognizes what changes have actually been done. So you can see there exactly where I've made the changes, and it's calling out that additional piece. But then it's gone through the still high priority ones that I can look at. So strategic talent eco design and global optimization as new competencies. I don't really have that, so I can't again. So it'll work through certain things to see if there's ways that you can try and additionally go back into your CV and see what needs to be done. Then it'll suggest some final bits to consider as well. So these are just additional ways that you can try and think about how you can do the elements of what you're looking for. So I'm happy enough then. There's nothing in this report that it's necessarily asking me to do that sits within my skill set. So I'm now going to apply for the job and go through that process. I have had feedback that some people are running their CV through this 5 or 6 times. So I've actually capped it now that it'll only let me do it 2 times, because I think that's an element of overanalyzing. And the tool is designed to find the things that go wrong. So it's only going to keep finding things. That's only going to make you paranoid to the point that you have 12 versions of a CV before you actually apply. Anything that it's recommending after 2 versions, you don't have those skills. That's the bottom line. It should be to that point, okay? So I've now limited it so you can only run it twice, and let me know how that goes if that causes any issues for you, okay?